Good evening, good evening, good evening. Statman AJT here. My guy, the young Damo disciple, Mike and Stretch in their absence. We are the Number Streets podcast. Damo, what's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Everything good.
Yeah, we got a few things to talk about, man. We're gonna talk about last night's playing games. Gonna talk about the games right now. If I'm not mistaken, Damo, Miami's still up, right?
Yes, they are. I think by like
Okay,
8 or 9. I think 8.
okay. Hawks and Bulls play tonight. And we got Brotherhood Hoop League week 2. So we're gonna get right into it. Damo, go ahead and start with your shout outs. I know it's gonna be quick, but you know.
Shout out to the normal people I usually shout out, man. Y'all know who y'all are. Appreciate everybody.
All right. And for me, God, Bree, my mom, my family, Brotherhood Hoop League, all the people who like, subscribe, and share, man. All the people who come out to the games. You know, we really appreciate y'all. Also want to shout out our sponsors. First of all, Virginia Villains, 12975 Jefferson Avenue. Y'all go holler at Sick Man. Get some gear from them. I just had my Virginia Villains shirt on the other day in the gym, so more people could see it. And Finesse Dress, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, man. Y'all go check their stuff out, man. They good people. They come to the games. They pull up, man, and we really appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. Um, Brotherhood Hoop League week 2. You ready to get into it?
Yes, sir.
All right, so Brotherhood Hoop League week 2 is upon us, man. Week 1 was a very good week, and you know we're looking forward to week 2. We're trying to get better every week with this thing. We're gonna discuss matchups. We're gonna make picks. I posted the stats for the Team Elite versus Team Mamba Bloodline. And the rest of the stats should be coming out either later tonight or tomorrow. I'll do it. I'll post it. So y'all just be on the lookout for that. And just to recap from last week, because I want to make sure that everybody is abreast of the standings so far. Um, Team Sky and Bad News Bullies played. We beat them. Mama Mentality played. I think it was the 757 Kings, and they beat them. Um, Mamba Bloodline played Team Flick, and they beat them. And Team Elite played the Mama Mentality, and they beat them. Now going into week 2, we got some good games on the slate. First game in week 2, Damo, Team Elite versus Team Kings. So that's D Knight and Barry's team versus Aries team. What you looking for? And go ahead and make your pick.
Man, that's a really good matchup, man.
Yeah, yeah, I
Really good
know.
matchup, man.
Yeah,
I got two of my guys. You know, two guys I look up to, two of my OGs, Chaz and D Knight going head to head. Man, it's hard for me to pick between those two. It's hard for me to pick between those two. So, and then you got another two guys that are two of my favorite players in there as well, Barry and Tay. I mean, it's some good matchups to look forward to in this game. Some real good
yeah,
matchups. Some
yeah.
real good matchup. We get to see Kurt go up against Lou. And man, it's some good matchups here. J Ned. So
Now Kirk play on Mamba mentality.
wait, I thought you said it was Tay's team.
No,
Oh, the Kings. My
the
fault.
Kings. That's
They
yeah,
played
that's
already.
yeah,
My
that's
fault.
Aaron team.
I'm tripping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
So disregard all that. Take back everything I said.
What's up, Tay?
My fault, bro. Damn. All right. So Aaron's team. Is Steph Welsh playing? That's what
That
that's
that that's a
real.
good question. We don't know.
That's very. Is Aaron in the chat? Is Aaron in the chat? Right now, I mean, based on what I've seen, I'm gonna roll with um, Team Elite. I'm gonna roll with Team Elite. Um, I don't know if they got an answer for Barry. I know they ain't got no answer for Lou. I don't think anybody got an answer for him.
What up, Aaron? You don't think they size could neutralize them a little bit?
Oh yeah, that's right. They got the move. I just don't, man, Lou, bro.
I mean, I know.
Like, bro, I don't know. Like, man, not to keep emphasizing that, but bro, he like that, bro. Like he can hoop. He can hoop and he's strong as an ox. Like, he's strong as an ox with real basketball skill too. Like, he can really play. I think it'll be a good game though, especially if Steph is playing and they have full strength. They got size. They got Ron 6'5". They got Mook 6'6". So I mean, they got size to go up against their size. I think it'll go down to the wire, but I'm gonna take Team Elite. By like, I think it'll go down to the wire. So I'm gonna say Team Elite by 2. 60-62 or something like that.
60-62. Any key matchups you looking for?
I would like to see how Jay Ned is gonna match up against Welsh in terms of on the defense. Like, how's he gonna defend him? I would like to see that. Lou and Mook, I want to see that. I would like to see that battle. Like, both of those guys are strong.
Yeah, so, both them boys. They listen. Their bodies move when they're around the paint. I guess that's probably the easiest way to say it.
Yeah, I definitely think they're gonna put Jay Ned on Wells. So
yeah, but they play a lot of zone.
Yeah,
too.
They do play zone. So
you think this is a zone game for them? Or do they
actually, yeah. Actually, yes. I would try. I would go with the zone.
Okay.
Based on seeing that, they struggle a little bit with it.
Okay.
Or they have. That's not to say that this week that they will, but I would say stick with the zone until it doesn't work. And they need to put the ball in Aaron's hand, bro. Like, simple as that. Aaron needs to be playing on the ball. He needs to be running the point, running the show, and he needs to get downhill.
It's going to be harder to do that in the zone.
It is. But push it in transition so they can't get set up in the zone.
That's the way that you. Right. Correct.
Don't let them get set up.
Mike, we talking about week 2, excuse me. First game is Team Elite versus Team Kings. What are your thoughts, key matchups, and we all got to pick winners?
So Aaron, I'm sorry, who are they going against this week?
Team Elite, D-Night's team.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a great game. I'm not gonna. And again, do we know if Steph playing?
Yeah, same question.
Mm-hmm.
I have to hit Aaron and ask, man. He just
we don't know. I'm going to assume he's playing.
There's something going on at Boo, though. So
okay.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, because Katie said that she was going to be working Boo when we was in the gym the other day.
Oh yeah,
that's right. That's right.
I think Aaron has to be aggressive. I just think that and dare I say that this is going to be Aaron's coming out party. And not to say that Aaron's played bad. Aaron hasn't played bad. I just think that there's a version of Aaron that needs to be unlocked. And I think if they put the ball in Aaron's hands, it's like Aaron going downhill, setting up his teammates, because he's a good playmaker. So I just think, again, Aaron needs to stay aggressive. I think DJ needs to identify what kind of game he wants to have. Whether you want to be a slasher, mid-range guy, and I think they need to get DJ on the move as opposed to DJ trying to create for himself. So I don't know if you guys agree with that or not. And I think for a nice team, it's simple for them. Outside go to Barry, inside go to Lou. And it's just as simple as that. It's Magic and Bird. You know what I'm saying? Not literally, but you know what I mean? I mean, the dynamic combo.
Yeah.
Not literally, but as far as the combos, inside, outside, those two.
Because
I just think that, and Barry did say that he's going to bounce back this week.
Oh man, I mean, we already know that. We know.
So he say he's going to bounce back this week. So I expect a big game from Barry. I think it's going to be a great. I think it's going to be a great game, though. To be truly honest with you, I think it'll be a great game, and I think DJ is their X factor.
I like to see D Knight get off and go crazy.
Yeah, but it's hard to go off. It's hard to get off, on that team because D now has so many options. He has so many options.
I mean, he doesn't really need to go for 30.
Yeah, he doesn't.
If he does, bro, he gonna electrify the gym, bro. Like,
and I want to see Nate versus Aaron too. I think Nate's gonna guard Aaron too.
His 25 would be like all pull-up jumpers, like hitting
crossover between the legs.
Like, bro,
right.
He would like the gym up, bro.
If he gets it going early, then that might be in trouble. But I think it's gonna be a good game between them two.
The key matchup for me is, and again, I've had conversations with Aaron privately. I won't share those. The key matchup for me is who does Aaron start off on Lou? That's the key matchup for me.
Moot.
Who does he start off on Lou?
Moot.
Yeah, you kind of have to. Either that or you start Ron, one or the other.
I was actually thinking either Mook or Cam.
I think Cam gives up the height though. I don't know how tall Cam is. What, 6'3", 6'2"?
Yeah, Cam gives up the height.
Yeah, but Lou's 6'4"?
Man, that dude's like 6'5", bro.
Yeah.
6'5", 6'6".
But
I think that's a key matchup for me.
But Cam handle his physicality though. That's the thing.
We'll have to see. That's
what I'm saying. I think Mook can.
Yeah, you right now. Hey, Aaron, is Steph playing or what?
You got to meet force with force in that case.
What you know, Aaron? What you know?
Also, how does the Kings attack the zone? Because from what we've seen, they play a lot of zone. They play exclusively zone.
Well, they gotta have a shooter. Cam can shoot it.
Yeah, he can shoot a little bit. But has anybody else? I mean, obviously Steph if he's there.
Yeah. Who?
Steph can shoot.
Yeah, definitely. So I think that's the key for me. So my pick. I mean, I honestly don't know. I think I'm a lean team elite.
Hey, yo, Aaron, you can't do that, bro. Like
by the slimmest of margins, but I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron's team won.
Aaron don't want to tell nobody if somebody playing or not.
Yeah.
You we're gonna find you, bro. You can't do that in NBA. You gotta say who's suiting up tonight.
But I think this is going to be a really physical game and a good starter. Mike, did you make your pick?
I'm gonna go with Team Elite, man. I think that I think if Lou does what he did last week, and then Barry gets hot, And then, you know, Ned didn't have a truly good game last week. Then D9 gets it going. Yeah, I mean, I got a lead 63-61. I think it's going to be really, really, really close. I expect a big game from Aaron and DJ, to be honest with you. But I wouldn't be surprised either way. I just think that the combination of Lou and Barry going to be a little much. It's going to be a little much. You know what I mean? Now, if they can handle that physicality from Lou early on, then you got it. But I mean, it's like tossing hairs, man. You know, so. But I'm gonna go with Elite. You know, if you ask me to bet, you know, put money on it, I'm gonna go with Elite on this one. 63-61.
Damo, you made your pick.
Man, yeah, I'm gonna go with it. Man. I'm gonna go with Elite. So I think I already made my pick. I said Elite. I think I said 60-62.
Okay.
It's gonna go down to the wire.
All right, everybody picks Elite. The next game, Mamba Bloodline versus the Bad News Bullies. That's my team versus Tay Ashby's team. Obviously, I'm not giving away any game plan stuff up here for them to use. But I'm really looking forward to playing them. Obviously, they got some matchup problems on that team. Obviously, they got Tay. Had 18, I think, last week. He's an MVP candidate. You know, they got Chaz, you know, who can go for 20 to 25. They got Kurt, very good defensively, can space the floor for them. You know, they got guys. Trail had 14, I think, last week. Hit 2 threes. So he plays really hard. So they have a really, really good team. What are y'all thoughts?
What's the matchup again?
Us versus Tay Ashby's team.
Oh yeah, that's the match. That's actually
that's a real good matchup. I love to see the guard matchup. Jalen and Batman, Chaz and Trail, and I think athletically, you guys' stats are athleticism. I think you're more athletic than that team. I think you guys probably bowl well if you get out and run a little bit against that team. You know, other than Tay, of course, Tay, you gotta have a Tay. I think Tay's gonna have a pretty good game. Kurt's the X factor. Defensively, you know what you're gonna get from Kurt. You know what I'm saying? I think Kurt's gonna be great defensively, but I just think your team is very, very athletic. Jay Wright has active hands. And then what I don't think a lot of people talk about the bench. What you're gonna get from the bench from Tay's team. Because last week when they went to their bench, the other team, they went on a run, right? Trail and Chad are really dynamic together. But when they came out of the game, that's when that team went on a run. So no one talks about the bench play. The bench play is going to be key. And I think your team is really deep. So it's like, okay, you don't miss a beat when you go to your bench. So that's going to be the thing. So when they go to their subs and you decide, hey, you give guys a stretch, you know, and I think Dion's coming back too. That's going to be a big boost for you all. So, you know, I think Tate going to give him a big game, but I just think it's going to be an uphill climb. No disrespect, you know, to that team. They're a great, phenomenal team. But Chaz and Trey are going to have to be really, really dynamic because, again, that's the star matchup. We know we got Tay, but it's going to be those guards, right? Because I don't think people realize, like, Jay Wright is really good defensively. With quick hands, he's really good defensively. Then you got Kennard, right? Listen. So you guys some versatile defenders out there. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. So yeah, I'm gonna give my prediction, but I let Damo go. But you know, those are just some of the keys. Can't let Chaz shoot though. You can't let Chaz shoot. Can't let him shoot. I think they're gonna try to pick and screen for Chaz. But but I think Kurt's their X factor. If Kurt gets 15, 8 rebounds, it might be an uphill battle. But I think defensively he's going to be there. I'm interested to see what your matchup is going to look like, though. You know, head to head with them. But go ahead, Damo.
I think that's a good matchup. It's two great matchups. I thought that was going to be the matchup of the day.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Before that is just as good a matchup. I mean, these two games are really, really good. So
Those are 9 to 10 o'clock games, right? 9 to 10 o'clock games, right? Yeah. So yeah.
excuse me, my bad. I'm gonna probably roll with. I don't know who I'm gonna pick yet, but I think
that's hard. That's hard. It's hard
that's
because
tough.
it's hard because the way Tatum played last week, they played pretty good last week. Tay got it going, but I just feel like that bench. Stats went to their bench last week. They didn't miss a beat. Now, granted, we turned the ball over, but they didn't miss. They really didn't miss a beat. You know what I mean? And I think Kennard was really good last week, and I don't think nobody noticed. Nobody noticed though.
He was great defensively.
Nobody noticed though. I noticed. No one noticed, and I think he's gonna have a huge imprint on the game. And then Dion, I seen Dion in the scrimmage. Dion went off, got to the rack, played defense, and I just think that's something that, that's like the secret weapon. You know what I mean? Like, because no one's going to expect that. So
you got some good guard matchups, man.
Yeah.
Chaz and Jay Wright.
Yeah.
Trail and Batman, and then Tay and what's the other guy's name? Or what's your guy's name? Ryan, I believe. I think.
Oh, I forgot. Listen, you so crazy. I've been talking about this team. I ain't mentioned Ryan yet.
Man, bro.
I ain't even mentioned Ryan yet. So
in the ultimate 8 o'clock matchup, Stats and Kurt.
Yeah. Look, you know what's so crazy? Because I was saying that Kurt should get 15 and 8, and I realized, okay, you just said that he going against Stats. Stats like he ain't saying that. Stats like he ain't gonna get that shit on me. He ain't gonna get that shit on me.
I'm not giving anybody any bulletin board material.
No. What I'm saying is, I say he should get 15 and 8. I'm not realizing, you're guarding him. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my analyst hat, man. I got my analyst hat on, so
it's cool. Cool.
So yeah, man. It's I think you got to stop Chaz. You got to stop Chaz. You can't stop Chaz. If Chaz gets it going, then can't let Chaz control the game. But man, I tell you, your guards, your team is. I look at your team. Athleticism is what I see. They can switch pick and roll. They can switch. The versatile. A lot of those guys can guard. A lot of them can guard. Dion Kennard can guard 1 through 4. I'm assuming. A lot of them guys can guard. Jay Wright can guard 1 through 3. So it's like, I mean, it's gonna be a good game. My prediction. I gotta go with your squad, bro. I gotta go with your squad. Not because your squad beat my squad, but I just love your team's athleticism, and then you got Dion coming back. And I don't think people realize how good Dion is. If Tay gets 30, y'all might lose. But again, I don't know what your game plan is for Tay. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good one. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good one.
My team will have the scouting report tomorrow.
I got you. I got your team winning stats. I'm gonna go 68. You pull away late. 68-58. Pull away late.
God damn.
Pull away late.
10-point win. That's wild.
Well, I mean, hey, I'm pull away late.
No. You said it. 10-point win.
And I feel like Tay somewhere in his room.
No,
with his,
10-point win is insane.
With his leopard robe on. Hey, there you go. What up, baby? What up, baby? Hey, Tay, I know every time I go against you, you're looking at me. You know what, Damo? I love Tay. You know what? I'm going to go 68-67. 68-67.
I'm gonna go with Bloodline in this game, man. I'm gonna go with Bloodline in this game. I just think Tay's gonna be motivated.
He is.
And I think Chaz and Trell, and then Kurt. But I think Chaz is gonna control this game, and I think they'll win 60-65 or something like that.
Trell's a dog. Trell a dog, man. I know Stats hate that word, but
I do hate that word.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
do. It does describe his game, which is a compliment, but I hate that word.
Mhm.
Like with the in the depths of my soul, I
I know
hate
you
that
hate
word.
you hate that word. You got to embrace it though, brother.
I do not. What's up? What's up, Reese? I'll just get out of the way. Of course, I'm picking my team to win because it's my team.
Is there ever time not to pick your team?
No, I'm
When
always
doing
gonna
picks?
pick my
No,
team.
I'm just saying though. Like, has that ever been done? I'm not gonna pick my team. I'm gonna pick the other team.
Well, yeah. Um, I think this is an interesting matchup because of I know Tay, Chaz, and Kurt very well, and some of the guys on my team do too. But I have institutional knowledge on them, just like they have institutional knowledge on me, and I think who implements that the best will win. Um, Obviously, Tay is their guy, and the offense is going to run through him. I just think our key is making Tay and Chaz shoot nothing but tough shots. If they hit them, we have to live with that. But just continue to make them take tough shots, and I think that we'll be able to do that. Trail is a guy to watch out for, though. Like you said, right, Reese. That's what I'm saying. And I think for me, like, if we're able to get our full team back, I think we're good. I think we're really good. I think we're the best team with our full team. Like Josh is coming back too.
Oh yeah.
So, like I'm highly confident in my team. I'm looking forward to it. It's always good to go against Tay, and it's always great to go against Kurt and Chaz. I'm not picking a score, but of course I'm gonna pick my team to win. I think we the best team. So yeah, I'm picking my team to win. Any more thoughts on that game?
No.
All right. Next up, y'all, Team Sky versus Mamba Mentality. So obviously that's Mike and Damo's team versus Dave Papp, John Allman's team. This is gonna be a fun matchup. We were actually discussing this game and matchups. I think the matchups are going to be very interesting. I don't know if they're going to share. They probably shouldn't. But I'm really looking forward to this game. Damo, you let me give my thoughts first since you actually played. Give your thoughts.
Go ahead.
I think that the matchup for me that's going to decide this game is who do y'all put on John? That John MVP candidate was 21, I think, last week or 23.
I think he had 25 actually.
Something like that. And obviously I know John, Mike, you know John, Damo, you know John. We all know his game very well. And I think that's the key. Him and Booty. That's the key to their team. They got other good players. Xavier's a good player. I like his game a lot. Pollard can shoot. Like they have a well balanced team, but y'all have options against them. Y'all really do. Y'all are equipped to guard their two best players very well, and I think if y'all deploy those matchups correctly, y'all could win the game. I really do believe that. I don't know if I'm picking y'all to win, but y'all have the guys to. You got Sean. And you got Taj for John. You could put Taj on Booty. You could put Damo on Booty. Like y'all are equipped to guard them. So how y'all guard them? I think I'm gonna pick them, but I would not be surprised if y'all won it all.
Want to go, Damo?
No, go ahead.
So yeah, their team they're really good. They're a really good team. Booty is a I've been singing Booty praises for years. He's a really good point guard, real heady point guard, and seems to make the right play all the time. Trig, of course, I've been on Trig for years. John, of course, been on John 20 years. You know, all great players, man. Xavier, great player. I watched Xavier play for a while. But here it is though. Here's the skinny of it all, man. We got 17 turnovers. Hollywood the PG this week. I'm about Hollywood the PG this week. Now I'm not saying that I'm gonna be Magic Johnson, nothing like that. I'm definitely gonna take care of the ball, but Hollywood back. So hopefully my floor spacing with me being able to shoot the three, they respect that. I know John does. So hopefully they respect that. And I want my horses on defense, to do what they're supposed to do as well. And I think that if we don't turn the ball over and we keep that defense honest, I think we got a real shot. Of course, I'm gonna pick my team to win because I'm out there. I think me being out there is going to change the complexion of the game. Maybe not defensively, but there's some things defensively I can do. So we'll see. We'll see. Like I said again, I think I'm gonna give this team a spark. And it's my debut, Hollywood's debut. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna score 30, 40, and 10, even 10 points, but I'm gonna have my input on the game some way. So I can guarantee you that. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. So I feel like I am one of the best shooters in the gym, and with the grace of God, I'm going to try to deliver that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's gonna be a great test for our team, and we get Taj back. So, and I'm thankful for that. We get Taj back, and everybody know how I love Taj, man. So Taj is a really versatile defender, and I'm looking forward to him being out there and taking on whatever the challenge he's called upon to do. So, and of course, Damo, always the call of duty every single time. I'm looking for Boone to bounce back from last week. All the guys. So Sean to keep up his performance and Henry. So I like our chances, man. I like our chances defensively. I always like our chances defensively. Always. It's the offensive end and Jack Hollywood into the mix, man. We got something. We got something. Yes, sir. Go ahead, Damo.
Of course I'm gonna pick my team to win if I'm playing. In general, I'm always picking my team, so I won't ever go against my team. So I'm definitely gonna say that we're gonna win. However, I know. This is right now. I feel like this is the best team in the league right now, based on the way they've played in their last two,
preseason
preseason game. It feels like this is the best team in terms of they all play together. They feel like it feels like they've practiced 30 times. They just they don't really miss a beat. It's like they've been playing together for years for some reason. But that's what it feels like. They got two great players in Trig and John. John has been outstanding thus far with the one preseason game and the regular season game that we played last week. He's averaging about 22, 23 points a game. So that speaks for itself. I'm looking forward to the matchup. I would love to go out there and guard John. I feel like he's their best player. So I would love to do that. But I'm willing to guard whoever my coach, whoever we decide, is best for me to guard. So definitely looking to be more aggressive offensively this week. And I know what they're gonna bring. So we just gotta. My team know what we have to do to be in the game and win the game. Let's just take care of the ball, and we gotta put up some points. Do what we do on defense, but mainly take care of the ball, man. Defensively, I'm not worried. Our main thing is just we're not giving up points defensively. It's more so we're giving up points. We're giving up easy baskets in transition off of turnovers.
Off of turnovers, right? There you go. Yeah.
That's the real reason why we gave up 50 points last week. They didn't necessarily come in the half court or anything like that. A lot of it was in just stupid turnovers. 17 turnovers, man. So a lot of that, if we keep that down and we can put the ball in the basket, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I just want to say Mike, and I'm saying this on air.
Mhm.
You were right about Booty.
Mhm.
You were right. And I didn't say for the record that he was bad, but Mike was really like, yo, this dude is like really, really good. And Mike's history of personnel evaluation is hit or miss. To say the least.
Stop.
But and he didn't have to prove anything to me at all. But Booty's really good, and he's the engine of their team.
Yeah, he's really, really good.
He's really, really good. So Mike, I'm saying now you was right about that.
I've been seeing a guy play for years, and even in just regular pickup, it's just like he can shoot it. And I think what goes underrated is that I don't think people realize how good defensively he is, and I just think on ball, and I just think he can shoot the three. He just does what he needs to do for his team to win, and he's a real heady point guard. So so yeah, man, he's always been good. He's always been good in my eyes, man. So I ain't never got nothing bad to say against Booty, man. Real good brother. So yeah. So I just try to put people on notice about him. I wish I knew his government. But I think what's the name? I knew his government. So then we probably could have had him down though. You know what I'm saying? Pick him up. So yeah.
Did I make my pick?
Yeah, you picked them 91 to 65.
That is not stop. I am gonna pick the Mamba Mentality.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all gonna be able to get y'all game plan executed like y'all should.
Say that again.
I don't know if y'all gonna be able to get your game plan executed like you should. But y'all got the personnel. If anybody's equipped, very few. My team is equipped. We got guys for Booty and John. Not saying that will stop them, but just make it more difficult. Because you can't really stop great players. You just got to make it difficult on them.
Absolutely.
But y'all are very equipped for guys on them. Very, very equipped. So I am going to pick them. I'm not picking a score. I don't have a score in mind, but I am going to pick them. But I wouldn't be surprised if y'all got it together in one. Last game. Team Jelly versus Team Flick. Team Jelly led by Jew. 1-0 after last week with a win over the Kings. Team Flick led by Rat, Jason Dietrich, and Melvin. I'm looking to bounce back from their loss against Mamba. I always get that. I don't know why they both named their team.
Mamba Mentality.
Yeah, that's just
like
Mamba Bloodline.
Mamba Mentality. What y'all looking for in this game?
I think Terry helped Team Flick. They look more organized, better. So I just think that Jason was phenomenal.
Yes, he was.
Jermaine to a degree was phenomenal too. Jermaine played way better than he did in the preseason.
He did.
He was assertive. He was more engaged. He did less talking. You know what I mean? And play ball. But Jason was just absolutely unreal. But I think that all started with Terry though, because Terry, he as soon as he got the ball, he was like, "Hey, go to this block, dump it down," and that point guard matters. You know what I'm saying? And so I think he did some things well. But listen, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Jew's team of destiny. Jew didn't score last week, and they won. Let's not forget that, right? And it's not that he couldn't score; he just realized that other players had it going. What's my guy named number 13? That was his name. Josh. That's his name. 13. He went absolutely insane, and Jew didn't say, "Okay, I got to get mine. Let me get Jake involved. Let me get CJ involved. Let me get Josh involved. I'm gonna do other things." And then who's the other guy? Is that what's the name? Ham? You call him?
Ham. By the way, congrats to Ham too, man. He just got the varsity heritage girls job too.
Oh, congrats, Ham. And he was outstanding. So I like what Team Flick is doing. I think Jason's gonna go for probably another 30 piece. You know what I mean? And he made us look so easy. But with that being said, I think Terry's gonna help him. With that being said, I just think that Juju's team's on a mission. I got Juju's team. I got them, and I think it's gonna be a bit high scoring. If they shoot that 3 ball, I got 70, 72, 72, 61. You know,
Okay.
61. And I just think that I think Juju's, gonna put his input on the game. But yeah, they shoot the 3 at a high clip too.
man, they put them things up.
Yeah, they get more shots, more possessions, more shots. So yeah, they put that thing up.
Damo,
I'm going with Jelly. I think he's kind of doesn't really need much of an explanation.
Well, come on, Damo. I mean, Team Philly looked better last week, didn't it?
The Dietrich brother, number 13.
Jason.
I mean, I know he's gonna have 30. I mean, that's just, you can just count that.
Yeah,
You don't have anybody that can stop him. But
Death
I mean,
taxes and Dietrich's 30.
right? I just don't. I just don't think that. I think that Juju's team is a better team. So I'm rolling with them on that.
Would you be surprised at an upset?
yeah,
Yes,
I would.
I would.
Well, I mean, if Jason and Jermaine have just a historic performance, then could it be a situation where, hey, I mean, it could be they have a historical performance, and let's say Jason goes for 40, and okay, all right, let's move on. Let's move on.
I mean, look, they both play, so of course they can win. I just think here's my thing. It's clear that Jason is a professional scorer. He's clearly going to come in there, and unless he gets in foul trouble or just suffers from fatigue, he's going to get 20. Right?
Yeah.
The question is, are they going to be able to score enough around him? That's the question.
And I got concerns defensively for that team.
Which one?
Team Flick.
Okay.
Who's going? And again, with Jason in his advanced age, who's going to guard him?
Oh yeah.
Because again, on the half court, you don't go zone. If you go man to man, good luck. Because when he makes a decision, that hey, yeah, then what you gonna do? And he's a big boy, so he's like not fat or nothing like that. Little stocky build, can move, strength, can go into the hole. So once if you're gonna go man, you gotta. But then you don't want to go zone.
I don't think they're gonna close out the shooters enough. You could go zone if you're closing out to the shooters. If you
they ain't closing out to the shooters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they could do it for a few possessions, but possession after possession after possession. The key for their team to win is you got to slow down the pace. Unless you know you're going to get a bucket in transition, slow it down. I love Drew's game. I love Ham's game. CJ, Jay, I don't know if Dale or Kenyon will be back for them yet, but that's their size. They got guys on their team, man. They ready to go. And I talk to Drew pretty frequently, and he don't really care about the points and the buckets and stuff.
He don't. He's very selfless, man. He doesn't care.
And I think that's what makes them scary, because he can go for 20 plus, but he's just like, you know what, bro? If Ham got it going, keep feeding Ham.
But is that an ingredient though? Not to cut you off. Is that a recipe for success though? For Drew not to try to go get his or not score because they're so focused in on him.
I mean,
like Ham, because Ham's been around, but I don't think people really notice him.
I think Drew's smart enough to realize that I'm going to take what the defense gives me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he's not going to do too much.
Right. Yeah.
So if he see that ham going, and that's one thing, like all players, or you know what I mean, like if you see a teammate going, keep getting them the ball.
Yeah, he had their first 10, I think.
Yeah.
Quick. He had 2 and 1s. Quick. Yeah.
So
Yeah, man. They yeah, and what's so crazy is we said that they that and I was one of the ones that said they have a small backcourt, and that was one of my concerns. But I did say that for them to win, they got to shoot the 3, and that's what they're doing. So, you know, they definitely shut me up with that because the size doesn't really matter. The small ball game that they're playing, shooting the 3 and running out the transition, that's working for them. That's working for them. Hollywood stand corrected on that. You know, the size does not make a difference. They're running. They're gonna run teams at the gym.
yeah.
They run teams at the gym. So
Yeah. If you let them, if you don't slow down the pace, so you can't play with their pace. Yeah. I'm picking team Jelly.
Yeah.
What's up, Ned? Y'all picking Team Jelly?
Yeah.
All right. What's up? Now we got to talk about the NBA play-in that happened last night. By the way, give a quick update on the scores real fast. Philly has come back and is up 3 against the Heat. 19 seconds left. Hawks and Bulls play at 9:30. They haven't tipped yet, but Philly has come back. Butler has 19 on 5 of 18 shooting. Tyler Hero has 21 on 8 of 26 shooting. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Bam is only taking 9 shots. He got 10 points, 12 rebounds. Embiid is 23 and 15, 6 of 17 shooting. Maxey 17 on 6 of 16 shooting. Play-in from last night. Start with the first game. Lakers Pelicans. Lakers win 110 to 106. LeBron had 23, 9 and 9 on 6 of 20 shooting, 10 to 10 at the line. AD had, I think it was 20 and 15. AD was playing through injury. Anchored the defense as usual. Zion had 40 but got hurt at the end of the game. What are your thoughts, Mike? I'm gonna start with you because I know that you got thoughts on the Pelicans. What are your thoughts on last night's game?
Man, listen, man. LeBron's my GOAT, him and Magic, and I love Zion. He's a dookie. So, this version of Zion was absolutely fantastic, man. And I just think that it was tough to see him go out. I think they would have won if he would have stayed in.
That's possible.
CJ McCollum was god awful. He was god awful last night. We talked about Clay. We won't get into that later, but he was god awful. I think the Pelicans. There were some things that Willie Green did that me and Damo talked about, which is absolutely just asinine.
CJ was 4 for 15, by the way, scored 9 points.
It looked worse than that. So,
okay.
So Willie Green did some things that would just fucking just piss me and Damo off. Absolutely asinine. Calling timeouts when he shouldn't have called timeouts. Stopping the momentum when they had runs and they had the Lakers dead to rights, dead in the water. He broke the momentum. You remember that, Damo, when they went on a 9-0 run, Lakers scored. What was it? Smoothie King Center was going absolutely nuts, and then he called the timeout. I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you break the momentum? I texted Damo like, yo, like, what's up? He was like, man, that was crazy. He did it like twice.
Bro, they were like on a 9-0 run, bro.
Run. The Lakers scored, like you said, Damo. They was gonna score eventually. And
right. So they scored 2 points, and now you call timeout.
You call a timeout. You gotta ride that tidal wave, man. But I think the Lakers showed a lot of resilience.
What's up, Pollard?
Because the Lakers could have folded. They could have folded and said, you know what? Because they had another shot to win the next night against the Kings, but they just said, no, we gonna we want to close it out. We ain't afraid of Denver. But man, bad break for Zion though. I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
The Lakers would have lost that game last. I truly believe they would have lost last night. Great game by D'Lo. You was right about D'Lo. You said, "Hey, listen, I was on D'Lo. I said, like, I don't know what's going on with D'Lo beginning of the year." He's like, "Nah, Mike, give it time, and he can shoot the ball." Like, "Nah, I don't see it." There was a 10-game streak where I was like, "I don't know," but hey, I was wrong. Hey, D'Lo's been absolutely phenomenal.
He has been cooking for them.
Yeah, and he made some timely shots. Hey, listen, Trey Murphy up next. Trey Murphy up next. I remember I said it. I asked you to do an NSP film on Trey Murphy.
No, you didn't.
No, you refused.
That's not true. Because I like Trey Murphy a lot.
I don't think you want to do it.
That's not true. We've gotten overcalibrated on his defense, but theoretically, I love Trey Murphy. I really do.
And with a ratchet.
Man, listen.
He's really. I didn't know he was 6'10".
Bro, I didn't know he was 6'10" either. I'm like,
right. I didn't know that.
He's really good.
He's really good, man. Tough loss for the Pelicans. They go against the Kings. Zion, I'm assuming, is not playing.
No, yeah, he's out. He's out Friday.
Is it a torn hamstring?
So it's official?
Yeah, he's out.
Is it a torn hamstring?
No, they didn't say that. They just said a hamstring injury. So it's probably a strain or something. I mean, because he walked off the floor. He wasn't limping that bad, bro. Like,
so do you think they could beat the Kings?
I do. I don't think
without Zion.
Yeah, I do. I think BI and CJ, as long as they come to play,
you can't afford another game like that what CJ had. Can't afford another.
He's gonna have to come to play, but
and they're gonna probably put Keon Ellis on him too, who's really good defensively on the ball.
Yeah,
that's real. Before
Keon Ellis had to play the game of his life. Keegan Murray played the game of his life. I don't think we'll see that.
Yeah, Zion out at least 2 weeks, y'all.
Hey, listen. That's the first.
What is the injury? Is it
hamstring?
So that's the first round. That's the first round, isn't it?
That's longer than the first round. First round start Friday or Saturday, I think.
Yeah, but if it goes 7, you in luck if it goes 7.
Yeah, but you got to ease him back into that.
Oh, I got real quick before we go to the next game stats. I was thinking about something. You do NSP field room. You know what you should do? NSP field room on a regular league. Some highlight some guys and break it down.
That's actually not a bad idea.
That's why I'm Hollywood, baby.
I mean, I'm already doing the stats, Mike.
First of all,
hold on. Let me finish. I'm about to give you some props because when you flaked on me, I didn't even get upset, and I'm gonna tell you why I didn't get upset because you're doing the video, and I'm like, Mike is up there working the whole time. I'm not even mad. I'm so serious. So I appreciate you doing the video. I'm not even kidding.
I'm gonna try to talk you off the ledge from doing it. We both said the shit was insane what you're doing. We appreciate it. But Damo, good sir, didn't you already have the stats, Damo?
I did.
Right. And what did stats want to do? Rewatch every game.
Still want to rewatch it.
Like he fucking John Gruden. Like John Gruden, quarterback camp, just want to watch every single game. No, bro. He already had the stats. But congrats to you, stats, because shed a tear for the Pods. Way to go, stats.
I don't even know what that was about. That was
no,
weird.
You know what it was about. You know what it's about. Shed a tear for the Pod, brother.
But yeah, if somebody wanted to see me break down something, first of all, we don't have enough games, so we'll probably have to be later in the season. But I would love to do it. Y'all put in the comments who y'all want a film breakdown on.
Tay asked me.
I knew you was gonna say.
But
that.
He's a good one though. He's a good one.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying I knew you was gonna say that.
Because he got a lot of flaws in this game.
Okay. Right.
I want to piss him off for Sunday.
I see you hyping him up. Interesting part for me for that game was you mentioned D'Lo cooking. LeBron and AD didn't have good shooting games, but their role guys stepped up, man. Rui,
right?
Like they've been really good since they put Rui in the starting lineup, man. And and we'll talk about LA Denver at another time, but that was a good win for the Lakers. On to Denver. Now the Pelicans, man, like without Zion, that that's not. He's been healthy this season for the most part.
Yeah,
That's what makes it even more sad. So, I just, it's really sad to see that they had a chance. Lakers was up 18. They tied. I think they even go up. But Lakers poised down the stretch, man. They end up taking the game. Next game, Warriors and the Kings. Damo, the floor is yours, sir. I know you have a lot to say about that. Floor is yours.
I mean, hey man, it's been. I mean, I knew this. I saw this kind of coming. Like I said, I know they had a shot to beat the Kings, but like I said, I told y'all that I wouldn't be surprised if they lost. I mean, maybe this is a good thing. Maybe this just saves me a ton of stress having to watch them in a playoff series. So,
you're glad they lost?
No, I'm not glad they lost, but maybe it's a good thing, man. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing. I'm just at some point, I don't know how many passes Klay Thompson is gonna get. I don't know what they're supposed to do with 0 for 10, bro, in the biggest game of the year. Like I mean, you got to do something, bro. I mean, you got to score 8 points. Like 0 for 10, that's pretty insane, man. For a guy that's making $50 million a year.
I got to ask you a question, Damo. You're the resident Warrior fan. You love the Warriors. You probably watched all their games, even the preseason games, even the games, exhibition games overseas. I'm pretty sure you got the Warriors Sunday ticket or NBA ticket. I want to ask you this: the Warriors were 11-12, or they were under 500 with Draymond. Without Draymond being there, right? Let's say if he was there, could you concede the fact that if Draymond played those games, the Warriors wouldn't be fighting for a playing situation because they were 33-22 with Draymond, and I think they were 11-12 without him or something like that. So if Draymond was there without all of the histrionics, all the BS that he was doing, and he played out of those 23 games, let's say they go 15-8. The Warriors don't play for a play-in.
Sure.
The Kings don't beat them in 7 games, but it's a one-off. So they have an opportunity to beat them in a one-game scenario. We've seen the Warriors lose game 1 before. So can we say instead of not say you're blaming Klay for this, but is the responsibility more on Draymond for not being available? Because they won't be in a situation.
See, I'm you know what? I'm glad you said that.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm glad you said that because it just every time we try to put any accountability on Klay Thompson,
oh my God,
we have to try to fit. We always got to try to bring something else up. Well, Draymond did this. Well, if Draymond would have been here for these games,
right.
Well, what if this would have happened? Well, Klay, no, Klay went over 10.
But Damo, I get that.
Klay went over 10 in the biggest game of the season. What are we talking about? How many excuses do you have for this man, bro?
All I'm saying,
Draymond wasn't there. They were
that's
playing.
An honest question, but Damo, that's an honest question.
No, it's not. Question. It's a fucking cop out, man.
It's not.
Stop making excuses, man. He's
so the
Klay Thompson
the
is
best availability.
Klay Thompson is not who he used to be.
What's the best availability?
What?
Availability. What's the best availability?
No, Mike, what you trying to say? The best ability is availability.
Oh yeah, I got it all mixed up. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, Stats, help me out. 33-22 with Draymond, 11-12.
I think you have a good point. Multiple things can be true.
You have a great point. But what the hell does that have to do with last night?
They're not fighting for the play-in. They're in the playoffs.
I don't want to hear it, bro. But they were. So we're there now.
But where's the level of culpability for Draymond Green? He has to take some of that piece of that pie.
He's had plenty of accountability.
70% of it.
Suspended. Like, what are we talking about?
Right. So but what I'm saying is, we look at Clay's 0 for 10 performance, which was bad. But I'm like, okay, yeah. But again, if he's 0 for 10 in a game 1, he could bounce back for game 2. But he can't. And I know how you are, Damo. You're saying, hey, all that did happen, but we got to talk about the here and now. And the here and now was last night.
This is where we are, bro. You gotta take what you got, and you gotta make the best of it, bro.
Right. I got you.
Shit.
Here we go. Here you go.
I mean, like
you need to make a shirt. You need to get a shirt.
It's simple as that, bro. You guys are there. You're in the play-in. Show up and do your job, man.
All right.
And it's not to say that he didn't want to. He just maybe he just can't anymore on a consistent basis. I just don't think he can anymore. We need to stop putting Klay Thompson in these conversations. We need to stop acting like he's the old Klay Thompson. Let's stop. I mean, I had a guy. Well, I'm gonna say his name. I had Ron Davis. He made a post saying, "Well, y'all keep talking about Klay, but Steph wasn't so shabby." Okay, great. Steph didn't have the greatest game. He was 8 for 16, 50% from the field. He had some turnovers that I didn't like. 22 points. But that still has nothing on 0 for 10, bro, with 0 points. You contributed nothing, absolutely nothing. You're bad on defense, turning the ball over. You can't make any shots. I mean, what the fuck are you doing out there?
Cardio,
just there for cardio. Come on down to Ward Rec. We got a spot for you in the Brotherhood Hoop League.
He'll score 50 out there.
No,
he would score way more than 50. If Klay Thompson came out there, he's scoring 35 a quarter. There's nobody gonna stop him from being the.
He'd be cooking all threes. Like,
yeah.
All threes. He cooked the shit out of us. But I'd rather see him do that than be out there stinking it up, man.
By the way, Philly did win 105-104. Wow. They move on to play the Knicks. And right now,
Damo, Philly Knicks. We doing this, Damo? Brooms?
Yeah, man. I don't know if I'm gonna go sweep.
But you're gonna do the sweep with Denver and Lakers. Stop.
Oh yeah, definitely. Denver's way better. There's a bigger margin between Denver and LA than it is the Knicks and.
You don't think the Lakers have been a little bit better though?
I mean, sure, they've gotten a little better, but I mean, they were in the play-in, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, well,
like,
there you go.
Why do we keep acting like the Lakers are a fucking 2 seed, bro? Like,
but they made a run last year and they was in the play-in,
and they got swept by Denver.
But they won two playoff series,
and they got swept by Denver.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, they beat two teams they should have beat.
Well, they said LeBron and AD wasn't healthy, so they're 100% healthy now.
They're never healthy. LeBron still has that same arthritic ankle. So, and AD still has the same. He's still fighting through injury this year, nagging injury. So they weren't healthy. They weren't healthy last year. They weren't healthy this year. So I
get you on that.
We gotta stop.
So Damo, I got another question for you about the Warriors. So is the dynasty over?
From where I sit right now, it looks that way, man. It does. I mean, I hope not, but I mean, you can see the writing on the wall. I feel like if they don't do what they need to do in the offseason, which go get some decent free agents out there, man. You got Buddy Hield coming available. You got, guys like that, Tobias Harris, Paul George. There's guys coming available, man. I mean, you got to open up the checkbook, bro. If you're not going to do that, do us all a favor. Do Steph a favor. Go ahead and send him somewhere. Put him in a good situation. Don't smack the man in the face like this, bro.
Right.
This is what they're doing to him. This is criminal, man. Mike Dunleavy and Joe Lacob and the other owner, I forget his name. They should be locked up
So what they
should be in state prison right now. Like this is
what do you think they should do?
Ridiculous, bro.
What do you think they should do?
I mean, they got to make some moves. Bro. Go get a little bit of size. Go get you a decent big. You know, you need to go get a wing, a guard. I mean, you got to do something, bro. Like
Zach LaVine?
I don't necessarily know if Zach LaVine's the best fit for us.
Because they about Zach LaVine.
At this point, you take anybody. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, anybody's better than what we have. Because if they're banking on Kuminga and Pods to come back and take us to the promised land next year alongside Steph Curry, you got another thing coming.
This question is for both of you all. Would you take Klay for Jordan Poole straight up?
No.
Yes.
Well,
and this thing with Klay is funny to me, because I think both of y'all have good points. If Draymond had played and not gotten himself suspended, they likely wouldn't be in a play-in. But Klay was awful last night. I mean, nobody on the Warriors was really good last night.
Right.
If we're being honest, relative to their standard. And that's how you lose by 24 points.
I have no answer with Keegan Murray, too.
Right. So, I mean, the reality is, y'all, you know, we talk about free agents with the Warriors, bro. Like, y'all play a unique style. Everybody can't fit in that style. That's the problem. That's why y'all don't get free agents besides Lacob being cheap. Like, who's going to come and play there that fits that play style?
Well, it's a free-flowing style, though. I mean, you get to shoot the three and
really just can shoot. I mean,
everybody don't want to run around the court all day setting screens for Steph Curry. Everybody don't want to do that. And I'm not saying whether that's right or wrong.
Right.
But the big man in their offense, besides JaVale McGee, he's been a screen setter, but JaVale McGee has been their only role threat.
Right.
And Wiseman, when he was there.
What Boogie got hurt? I think Boogie got hurt.
Was never a lob threat.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Right. He's an under the rim type of guy.
But my point is, though, you have to have a certain skill set. Look at their bigs: Looney, Zaza, Bogut. You know what I mean? They want guys to set screens, make plays. Bogut was a great playmaker for a center. But the point is, they don't ask for a lot of skill at that position.
Right. That's true.
So. Lot of guys may not necessarily may not fit there. And I mean, that's an under-discussed thing, but something got to be done, man. I don't know if it's time for Klay to go. I wonder if it's time for Dre to go.
Well, you know, I don't think they're gonna break that nucleus up. I think Klay's gonna come back on a team-friendly deal. You know, I think it's just about what are they going to put around those guys? Because it's clear that that's what they want. That they want that three to be together. And okay, fine. I'm fine with that. If you're gonna put pieces around them, it's got to be better pieces around them. I know Kuminga's going to be better. I know Pods is going to be better, but you got to have some other pieces, bro. You got to have some other pieces. Looney's about. I love Looney, but he's about done. He's about done. Wiggins, it might be time for him. It might be time to get him the hell out of there too. I'm done with his inconsistent ass. I mean, it's just the front office is just. I mean, they just smacking stuff in the face, bro. Like, just tie his hand behind his back, both hands behind his back, and tie his feet up and just throw him in the ocean and just
stop.
I mean, literally, that's what they're doing, bro. Klay Thompson last night literally took a gun and blew the Warriors' brains out, bro. Literally took a gun and blew the Warriors' brains out. Blew the Warriors' brains out. Said, screw it. I'm not even going to give us a chance to win. Here you are. Here's a Glock 19. Put it right up to their heads. Just pull the trigger. Said, fuck it. Dunleavy traded Jordan Poole for 38-year-old Chris Paul, who can't get by anyone. You cannot create separation. And you paying him $30 million.
Now, in terms of the Kings, they do play the Pelicans. What do y'all think their chances would be? Remember, Kevin Huerter's out for the rest of the season. Malik Monk's going to be out a little bit longer. If they can beat the Pelicans without Zion, what do you think their chances are going forward?
Who do they have to play in the first round? They have to play
OKC.
Talking about the Pelicans?
No, we talking about the Kings now, but
Kings versus OKC.
Yeah, first, do we think they'll beat the Pelicans?
No, I don't think they'll beat the Pelicans.
I don't think they'll beat the Pelicans without Zion. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
No, that shit ain't happening again, bro. Keegan Murray ain't coming. He not coming out there hitting 8 threes again.
Yeah, and they got too many. I like Sabonis and I like De'Aaron Fox, but Malik Monk and Kevin Huerter, those are big pieces to me.
Keon, whatever his name is, what is his name? Keon Dooley or whatever the fuck. Keon
Ellis.
Keon Ellis. He ain't coming out there doing that shit again either. So
yeah, I think now OKC and New Orleans, if they play in the first round, I would have given the nod to New Orleans, but without Zion, they can't beat OKC. So
and if the Kings play the Oklahoma,
OKC is it's probably OKC gonna win. The OKC gonna win in 5.
The Thunder have notable weaknesses. They're a small team, man.
That will be a sweep.
They have major rebounding issues. So I think any team that rebounds very well, not saying they would win, but it's going to give them problems. I think Monk, if he comes back, if they beat the Pelicans, would be big for them.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, man, I think people figured out the Kings' offense. Their offense dropped from last year. De'Aaron Fox shooting regressed. I mean, when you're on the scouting report, and they were on the scouting report last year, but they kind of snuck up on people last year. Their defense did get better, though. Keegan Murray improved a lot as a defender. Obviously, you got Keon Ellis, too. I just think for them against the Pelicans, like, what are y'all looking to see? Because obviously with Zion out, right, that's a major threat gone. Who do you put on Brandon Ingram? And who do you center those possessions around? CJ, Jonas Valanciunas, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones?
Yeah, I think Trey Murphy got to get major minutes. I love Trey Murphy's game. I love him. But CJ got to be better, man. But it's not CJ's fault though, because CJ's primarily a 2, and Jose Alvarado, he's a fucking gimmick. I don't care what anyone.
You never liked his game.
He's a fucking gimmick. I don't care what nobody says.
Jose can play.
He's a gimmick. You know his nickname is? They call him Grand Theft Alvarado.
Yeah.
That shit burns me up so bad, yo.
Wow.
I don't know, just fucking weird, bro. But he was outstanding last night, though. He was really good last night. Really, really good. Had some key steals, key 3-pointers. He was really, really good last night. Really good. But D'Lo was busting his ass, though.
He was.
I can't believe they gave D'Angelo Russell a tech for that shit, bro.
Yeah, even when he put his hands in his face, it wasn't even really in his face, though.
That shit was insane, though. Like,
it was.
This dude is unhinged, man. Like, get this guy out of here. Get this freaking Mac out of here, man.
Yeah, he was unhinged, though.
What are we doing, man?
Yeah,
Don't get his ass 2 techs in a row and eject his ass.
Yeah, he was absolutely fucking insane last night. Just doing the most, bro.
Like, what the hell? Like, come on, man. Stop, bro. You get in the man's face. You freaking headbutt him. Get a tech for that. And then
I think he headbutted him twice, actually.
And then you go back and get in his face again. And they give a tech to D'Angelo Russell.
He headbutted him twice. The first time he hit him, and then he hit him again. I was like, bro, what are we doing here, bro?
But I think the thing is, because he's so small relative to other NBA players, and he's feisty, so he already has that reputation with the refs. I think that's why sometimes they let him get away with some of that stuff.
Yes, that was just fucking insane. Did you see the headbutts? That shit was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't have did Pat Bev like that. Pat Bev would have stole his ass. Shit, he wouldn't have did Pat
Bev. If we being honest, Pat Bev probably would have headbutted him first.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
If we being honest, shout out to Pat Bev, man. Any other thoughts on the plan before we sign off for the night?
Nah, man. The game's gonna be some good games, man. Damo's calling the sweep because we're not gonna be back on live until Sunday. Lakers will play Denver game 1 this Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Right, it's Friday, right?
Saturday.
It's Saturday. Yeah, I got Lakers in upset game 1, man. I got Lakers in. I got Lakers in 6.
Oh, well,
I'm calling it. The Lakers look really good. If D'Lo plays like this, if he plays like this, he's playing with so much confidence. If he play like this, I mean, hey, lights out for them. Lights out for anybody who play them because he's playing really good, bro.
yeah,
Who's playing better than D'Lo right now?
Huh?
Who's playing better than D'Lo right now from a guard spot? Besides the obvious, but just it's like who's really playing? No, even those guards. D'Lo is on fire right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's been cooking.
Yeah,
He's been cooking.
Yeah, man. So, congrats, man, to the Lakers. It's gonna be interesting when Darvin rolls out of there. Torian Prince and Jarvis Hayes will be in the starting lineup because Darvin will do some stupid shit like that. I'm just saying, bro. Insane. Shout out to the Warriors. Hey, Cancun early. Cancun in April, baby. That's insane, though. What's a playoff game without the Warriors, bro?
Well, they done missed the playoffs 3 out of the past 4 years.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's weird though. No Steph and Clay and Draymond. But I agree with Damo. Lakers got to make some moves. Him and Dunleavy.
You said we missed the playoffs. What?
3 out of 4 years. Yeah.
3 out of 4 years.
They missed it in 2020 and 2021. They won a chip in 2022. They missed it this year, and didn't they miss it last year?
No, they
They
played
played the Lakers last year.
Kings last year.
They said
All right.
3 out of 4.
So, yeah, that's still 3 out of the past 4 years. 3 out of the past 5 years, excuse me.
Yeah. So they missed the playoffs, but I think Lakers gonna make some moves though. The Warriors ain't gonna be like this forever, bro. So can't waste Steph years.
I don't know about that. I mean, well, they've already started wasting his years. They've already been doing that.
Man, it's so crazy. They won a fucking title in 22, and we're already calling for their fucking demise. Like it's crazy. They won a title in 22.
So, bro. I mean, look at what's happening, bro.
You becoming a fucking
shit show, man.
You becoming a fucking unhinged, bro. You fucking you mad. He a madman, bro. He want to win it every fucking year. I get it, though.
No, I mean they're not gonna win it every year, but I mean you can at least be competitive, bro. Like we're not even competitive anymore.
Yeah,
like how do you go from title to just
rubbish
shit? Like the fucking play-in, the first round, you're the 10th seed, and then you get smoked out in the first play-in game, and your fucking your quote unquote second best player is 0 for 10. He doesn't score a single point, contributes absolutely nothing.
That's insane, bro.
He's just out there.
Did you see him after the game? They showed a highlight after the game. He was looking around and shit. And the Kings fans was kind of like dapping him up and shit like that.
He's soaking it in. Man, get your ass in the back, man.
That's bad, bro.
Power up, get out there and explain how bad you look, and then go home.
Yeah.
And on that note, Brotherhood Hoop League, this Sunday, starting at 9, y'all pull up, man. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring your kids. Come say hi to me, Mike, Damo, or Stretch, man. We'd love to see you. Shout out to our sponsors, man. Again, Virginia Villains, 12975 Jefferson Avenue, Newport News, Virginia, and Finesse Dress. They always pull up in support, man. Appreciate them. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Y'all check them out, man. Closing thoughts, gentlemen.
Oh no, good show, man. I look forward to having everybody out there this Sunday, man. Support the Brotherhood Hoop League, man. Shout out you guys. Shout out Stretch, man. And looking forward to everybody being out there, man. Keep rocking with us, man.
Damo.
Oh, man, I appreciate everybody, man. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all pull up Sunday, 9 to 2, Ward Rec. You know, for the league, man. Would appreciate it.
Admission's free, by the way. So just pull up and watch. I don't really got nothing else to say that they haven't said, man. Peace and love to everybody. For Stretches in his absence, Damo the Disciple, Hollywood Mike, Statman AJT. We out.
Peace.